It's been about 48 days since I last lost my previous YouTube channel, which had over 1,000 subs, and I remember sitting literally right over like there on the edge of the bed and reading out the email about the fact that my channel got terminated, and I was literally just 5 minutes later after reading it, I was like, I just broke into tears. And it took like 3 days for basically me to freaking process what the heck just happened, for me to realize that literally over years worth of work was just taken away from me like that. And then on 9th of November, I started my next channel, which is this one. I'm currently at 735 subscribers at the time of filming this video, and almost every day I get a comment on, you started your channel about a month ago and you're already going at 700 subscribers, how are you going so fast? It's amazing. And even a couple days ago, my mom came to me and she asked, like, what do I think about it, basically, like, what did I do different? Because it took me like freaking 5 to 6 months to get my first 100 subscribers on my previous channel. And when she asked me, like, what did I do different, I was like, I kind of brushed it off, just nodding my head here and there. But in my head, I was thinking about one thing, and one thing only: God. Now, I know there is a lot of people, who have mixed opinions basically on if God is a thing, if God exists, if God doesn't. Personally, I'm one that I don't think God is, just my opinion, I don't really think God is something that, okay, we perceive as, oh, Jesus, oh, this God, or that God, this many religions and stuff. I'm not one to presume that there's someone like that, like a statue, that God is there. I think there is a higher power that controls everything, that looks at everything and controls everything, and that is what we call God. And I absolutely believe it. You might think, I'm freaking crazy for believing it, whatever. I don't know, this video may cause a lot of mixed opinions in the comment section. I don't mind it. I'm just speaking on my thoughts, so you can like me or hate me for that. It doesn't matter. But I do believe there is an importance to believing in a higher power above you, that something, is out there watching you. I'm not one to say, you need to freaking go monk mode and shave off your eyebrows and, pray to God for the rest of your lifespan. That's not what I'm saying. But you look at all the people who don't believe in such things, who call themselves, what's the word? Atheists, or atheism, or whatever. Now, these people are the same ones who get addicted to drugs, get addicted to alcohol, live life on their own terms. We know where they eventually end up. I remember in 2022, which was last year, I was going through a really, really difficult phase. If you've watched some of my previous videos, I've spoken about it many times. I'm not making this up for the video, but I genuinely would often, in my head, speak to God. If you ask my family members, they would say how I would often do this thing where I would just sort of, freaking look up and, yeah, you guys. Freaking weird. I used to speak to God and almost in a way document every single thing that happened in my day to God. Literally, any good thing, any bad thing, I would document it, because I felt so lonely and there was literally no one. I mean, there were physically people were there, but no one that I could really go and say, hey, I'm freaking depressed and I'm really freaking struggling. You couldn't do that, especially I couldn't do that. And in many ways, God literally saved my life. And when it comes to this YouTube channel and, the fact that I'm going on this channel, if you ever ask me a reason why, I would say it's because of God. It's not like, I made some amazing changes in my editing styles, amazing changes in my freaking camera, or the freaking way I speak. Nothing like that. It's just, but, look, at the end of the day, if you believe in God or not, one thing that will always remain a fact is whatever you do to the world, whatever you give out is what you get back. I've always believed and I've always almost followed that analogy in whatever I do in life. Do it to the best of my abilities, because I know that at some point, even without me noticing, a good thing will happen to me, even without me noticing, basically. So always do your best, produce your best to the world, give your best to the world, be a positive energy. There's so much chaos, so much nonsense happening nowadays, so that's all I can really say. Yep, that's it. Yeah, bye.